team, Nayeong and RYU, Hanna!
Here come the pair from the Republic of Korea, Nayeong and Hanna leading the way. Oh, those sparklers, those fireworks look a little bit bright, don't they? Certainly, the next pair, they are bright.
Representing China, make some noise for Yingsha and Manyu!
Well, some dynamic camera work there ahead of the entrance of Yingsha and Manyu, the number 2 seeds from China here today, taking on the number 3 seeds. And that's exactly the kind of matchup we want to see at this stage in the competition. This is semi-finals time. It's the women's doubles, and it's a best of 5. Well, we have got a really interesting match in prospect because, of course, Yingsha and Manyu are no longer in singles contention. So can we expect to see them go all out here in the doubles for a shot at the title? Of course, they'll go out all out anyway, but this really means even more to them. They've got a point to prove now. Manyu and Yingsha of the Chinese team taking on the Republic of Korea pair, Hanna and Nayeong, the younger of the two and certainly the underdogs in this one. But generally, whenever you're playing a pair from China, you will be the underdog. Perhaps even more so today. Yingsha and Manyu very much with a point to prove.
Roman Tucker from Czechia and Dan Reynolds from the USA.
Red or blue? Blue, red for China. You won. Receive. You will serve which side? First server? Soon. First receiver? Him.
So Yingsha will get us started off, serving to Nayeong, and Jimmy Butler back in the seat ahead of this one. This is going to be dangerous, isn't it, for the Korean pair, because they're facing a Chinese pair who are no longer in singles contention, and that is going to hurt them.
Yeah, to say the least. They're big underdogs anytime you're playing Team China. You've got number 1 and number 2 in the world paired together. So that goes beyond the word danger. This would be a big upset for this Korean team to pull off. Great opportunity. That's what you want in life, is opportunities to win matches like this.
Yeah, you want to play the biggest matches, of course, and as we see there, it's a first encounter between these two teams. And we had a look at the results for the Korea pair to get to this stage. They've come through both of their last matches in 5 games. And of course, this is a best of 5 as well. So they can go the distance, they've got the sticking power, and they can hang in there. It's been a more straightforward route through to this semi-final for the number 2 seeds, defeating Adriana Diaz and Pratika Bavard in straight games. And last night they played Shin Yubin of the Republic of Korea alongside Do Hoi Kem. Came through that one 3 games to 1. And of course that followed hot on the heels of those 2 upsets. They played their singles matches yesterday and both of them were defeated, so perhaps they channeled that anger into their doubles match later on. The fan vote very much in favour of the Chinese pair, as of the crowd. And it's always incredible, isn't it, the following that these Chinese players get, particularly Yingsha, the most recognisable sports person in her country. The details then of what they're playing for. The champions will take home 2,000 ranking points by virtue of reaching this semi-final. Both of these pairs will take home 700 points. Nice work if you can get it. We'll shortly be underway here after this warm-up. I mean, the Korean pair are a world-class duo, aren't they? They have come here as well off the back of taking the contender title in Taiwan just a couple of months ago. Teamed up to beat Chunyi and Zhuyi in the final there. So they are a very, very dangerous pair indeed. But do you suspect that Yingsha and Manyu are going to come out even more dangerous after what happened to them in the singles?
Love all.
Well, we know the crowd is going to be pumped up anytime these two athletes have been out there. The crowd has been into the match.
One love. Love two.
Anytime you can get a down-the-line shot with this kind of speed against your opponent, it's so effective.
One, two.
But the advantage the Korean pair have is that they've got the left-hand, right-hand combination as well.
That's right, Rebecca. When two righties are playing together, you get tangled up amongst each other a lot more than a righty-lefty combo, which generally they stay out of the way of each other.
3-2.
So you've got Hanna with the left hand.
Of course, the key is you got to be good enough to tangle up Wang and Sun.
2-4.
And how do you get them tangled up? In theory, it's easy to do, but in practice, it's a very, very different prospect, isn't it?
Make sure the service is vertical. 2-4. 2-5.
How do you
One
see?
thing we've noticed this tournament, anytime the umpire warns the server, most of the time the server will then go to a higher toss to make it more likely it fits within that 30-degree vertical toss limit.
5-3.
So that's a strategy the athletes out there have probably been told by their coaches, hey, if they fault your serve, toss it higher, at least at the very next one, to take any doubt out of it.
6-3.
Oh, well, Manyu did well there to
3-7.
pick that one up, didn't she? Because it looked a little bit iffy.
It was a good cut right there, see? So it caused that to happen. Not able to finish there from you. Oh, that's a great
4-7.
flick there by you. She got over that table and just flat hit that thing. Watch. We don't get a look at the flick, but it was a flat-looking shot.
Some real power from Yingsha. And this
8-4.
Chinese pair they both bring something really different to the table, don't they? Their styles just complement each other so well.
Yeah, it's nice to have number one and your partner number two playing with you, Rebecca. That's quite a nice compliment. You
8-5.
take the two best players in the world and you pair them together. So Korea has had some success with the cuts, their forehand cuts against this Chinese team. Not so much success with the spin of Wang and Sun. Their top spin is giving Korea a lot of problems.
Nayeong did really well, didn't she? Sort of midway through that rally to maneuver her body and to get that footwork and to actually stay in the rally.
Yeah, Korea's starting to get into a better rhythm in this game. Seeing more rallies now. Oh, placement.
10-7.
Started with a good serve. Watch the pop-up on the receive, and then nice finish.
11-7. Game to Sun Wang.
Well, it was a brave attempt, wasn't it, by the Korean pair, but they just couldn't stay in that rally long enough, fending off constant pressure from Yingsha and Manyu, who've taken the opening game 11 points to 7 and looking very good indeed in this women's singles semi-final.
其他发球也是，可以第一个第一台，第二进打这个左手的时候，可以站住直线的时候，进攻可以随便来，如果压住反手可以站直，而且你俩再绕快一点，特别是他这个有时候进这种拉完以后，慢一更快，压他拧完以后你要往。
What is the approach then for Hanna and Nayeong ahead of game number 2 against this number 2 seeded pair?
Level.
Well, I think they probably discussed dealing with the top spin of the Chinese pair a little bit better. They had really good success with their cuts in that short game. Oh, man. What a start to the second game by China. Watch this shot right here by Sun. Oh, what a beautiful backhand and a point 1 by Team Korea. Watch this backhand right here. That's what did it. And then, how about a little Truls Morgard chop block?
No flash photography, please. Thank you.
Well, that was an unusual miss hit from Yingsha.
This game, Korea dealing better with the top spin shots of Team China, really covering the ball, starting to put them on the table and extend the rally.
Is the confidence affected for the Chinese pair after those losses in the singles?
I don't think so. They're such warriors. They're so used to being out there. And as much as they win, if you look at their overall record, they actually lose more than they win. We just remember them for all their big titles. So they are able to shake it off and play like professionals.
2-4.
Well, their biggest WTT final together was at the finals in Nagoya in 2023. Also won the World Championships in Houston in 21, so they've had success as a doubles pairing in this country.
Two, 5.
Oh, great backhand there by Yu. Jumped on top of that ball. That's some good force. Let's watch this backhand right here.
Some real power from those forehands. Are they quicker, this Korean pair, than the Chinese?
Wouldn't say they're quicker, but they're within range. Let's say, put it that way. They're within range. They have plenty of quickness themselves.
7-5.
Wang Manyu make sure that point gets finished off quickly. And those aren't always shots she's made in this match so far.
Six. Time out.
It's the Korean pair calling for the timeout, and of course they did have that healthy lead, but now ground is being quickly made up by Yingsha and Wang Manyu. Well, we can have a little look at what Nayeong has been up to this week at the United States Smash, signing autographs alongside Liam Pitchford of England. Have you ever played with a bat that big, Jimmy? Nayeong looking really relaxed, happy to meet fans alongside Liam Pitchford, and of course the all-important selfie and a big smile and wave for the camera. Well, she's perhaps feeling a little less relaxed now, Nayeong. See if the timeout has done any good for Yu and Kim. A point ahead, but that lead they had is quickly disappearing.
7-6. All.
Well, it's not the ideal restart. Korean pair won at Skopje just a couple of weeks ago. 2 titles to their name this year.
8-7.
Now Korea's got to stop this run by China. Oh, what a cut by Sun.
7-9.
Watch this forehand cut right here. Just jammed Yu. Oh,
8-9.
Nicely done by Kim. Got a point outright on the serve to win a quick point, and they trail by 1 point. So good. That was a nice cut there, but a better reaction from Yu. Watch the nice cut, but Yu steps around, gets it in there.
It's good shot placement, isn't it? Because Wang Manyu she's got a big arm span. So to get that ball past her was a fantastic effort.
Oh, what a great decision by Yu. She put no pace on this ball, played it very safe. And it was the nature of the non-paced ball that won the point for her. Wang wasn't able to deal with that off-pace shot. And that time Wang just calmly and smoothly opened up with a safe spinny backhand and won the point outright. Let's watch it right here. Just nice, safe, and spinny. Boy, that's got a lot of topspin. And Kim's like, what happened there?
Well, game point now for the number 2 seeds.
China's gone into lockdown mode. The last 2 points, they just opened up with safe spinny loops, something they can do all day. And Korea missing both of them. And there's the cut from Sun to win that second game. And China will lead this match 2-0. Watch this last cut right here. That cut right there did it.
Well, it is the Chinese pair who are a game away from a place in the finals. Yu and Kim with work to do. 'Well, this is how the rest of the week shapes up. Today is day 6. We're in the quarterfinal stage of the singles. It's the doubles, semis, and then this evening, the first of the finals. That's the mixed doubles. The last match of the session later, that's China, Lin Shidong and Quay taking on the Korean pair, Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yubin. And then tomorrow it's into the semi-final stages for the singles before Sunday is the finale here at the very first US Smash. Here we go then. Will we see this Chinese pair into the semis? They are a game away.
Third game, soon to serve, love all.
Or into the final, I should say. They're a game away from sealing their place there. Their opponents have already been decided. Wang Yidi and Quay Man, the top seeds also of China, await the winners of this one.
Love one.
Great forehand cut on the receive by Kim to start this third game.
Stop. No flash photography. Thank you. One all.
Watch the body language of Team Korea after they missed this point. They're like, oh, we had that.
And they also had the game points as well in game number 2. These near misses.
Oh, that backhand's incredible by Sun right there. She was out of position.
1-2.
Somehow came up with that. Watch, she's out of position, but still is able to come up with that down the line.
3-1. Please, no flash photography.
Of course, there are so many fans in this arena, especially for Sun Yingsha and Wang Manyu, that, of course, they want to get their photos.
4-1.
Sometimes you're not sure if the serve is going to be short or long. See, it hit the edge, so she thought it was long, and you saw what happened. Oh, what a backhand by Kim.
2-4.
She just drills it. Oh, that's some speed right there.
Listen to the noise of the crowd.
2-5.
Wang and Sun extending their lead to 3 now. Wang is so good at reaching those short balls.
Fault. 6-2. Not vertical.
They're going to challenge, calling for TTR.
TTR challenge by
And they may
Korea.
as well challenge. They've
Service
got
angle.
2 challenges. If they are successful, then their challenges remain. If the challenge is unsuccessful, then they have 1 remaining. So you may as well give it a go.
Look how happy they are for the opportunity to challenge that.
And maybe just to have a breather.
I love to see the smiles out there.
Yeah, great attitude. Here we go then. The serve was called not vertical. So if it's any more than 30 degrees off vertical, then it's illegal. So the Korean pair think the serve was vertical. Roman Klecker says otherwise. Let's see what TTR has to say. 25 degrees, quite some way off. Oh no,
Challenge
it is legal.
successful.
So it can't be more than
Let.
30. Legal serve and worth the challenge.
2 challenges remaining.
Once again, that tells me these
2-5.
umpires are really calling it close, 5 degrees less, and they jumped on that serve. Hearing the crowd's reaction is all you need to know about that point. That's some good stuff out there.
Hanna was almost knocked off her feet, wasn't she? Trying to defend.
7-2.
It's a nice point taken quickly by Kim. It's the benefit of being tall. You can reach in for those short ones. Oh, it was great work from you, but Manyu sent that one back with interest. Yingsha, I should say.
8-4.
Yingsha causing real trouble there to bring up 5 match points. She sets up an all-Chinese women's doubles final with a straight games win over the number 3 seeds, Nayeong and Hanna. Just didn't get a look in. Game number 2 is as close as they came. They had the game points, but just couldn't finish, couldn't convert. And it's Wang and Sun with a well-deserved win and a place in the final. Well, it will be an intense encounter, at the very least, between this pair here and Wang Yiti and Quay, who are the top seeds. Whatever happens, gold is going to China. Well, here is confirmation then of the draw.